Hey there, travelers. Welcome back to Laura's Travel Talk. Today, on our ongoing series of the 50 U.S. states, one a week, we're going to Louisiana. Oh, Louisiana. Louisiana is a melting pot of cultures where French, African, Spanish, and Caribbean influences have shaped the food, the music, the traditions. So you get that unique Creole, Cajun kind of heritage there. And whether you're dancing to a zydeco beat or sailing through the bayous or sipping coffee with powdered sugar on your lips, which you'll learn about later, every moment is fantastic in Louisiana. So sit back and enjoy, because there's some wonderful things to see about Louisiana. Louisiana is just not New Orleans. So sit back and watch. So like all the states that I've done, there's always a whole lot more that I can see and show, but we have to cut it down to the top 7. So before I take off, don't forget to leave comments of stuff that you want people to know about, and watch to the end and see where we go. So we're going to start off in plantation country, where the river road between Baton Rouge and New Orleans. It's this scenic region. It's just lined with these plantation homes like Oak Alley and the Humas House, and each of them gives you a glimpse of what the antebellum past was in New Orleans. And travel tip would be book a guided tour so you can get the deeper insights of the history of the lives of both the enslaved people and the free people who lived there. So you can get a little bit of a better flavor around what antebellum truly is. And then I would say for food, well, you got to have some bread pudding with some whiskey sauce. So flipping good. So our next stop is going to be Lake Charles. Lake Charles has casinos, culture, crawfish. It's kind of a up and coming kind of destination, and it's got a lot of southern hospitality still, but it's got outdoor adventures. And like I said, along the water, you've got the casinos there on the waterfront, which is fantastic if you like to gamble. Who does that? There's a picture of the big old Golden Nugget Resort out there. But in addition to that, you can visit during crawfish season, which is like March to June, and you can take a boat out on the Calcasieu Lake for great fishing and bird watching, and you might get lucky and spot Pinky, the albino bottlenose dolphin, or one of her family. That lake connects to the Gulf, so they get dolphin in there. Look how that pink dolphin is. I'm not kidding. I put a link in the comments. But in addition, while you're there, you need to have some boiled crawfish. Bold, messy, spicy, and worth every napkin. I'm telling you, if you like some crawfish, go get you some down at Lake Charles. Our next stop is going to be Avery Island. Avery Island is the home to Tabasco sauce. It's still family owned and operated, and it's made on site. The island also features the stunning jungle gardens with exotic plants, and some alligators here and there. My travel tip would be take the Tabasco factory tour, because then you can explore the lush gardens after by car or by bike. But you go to this tour and it's all things Tabasco, including, you're seeing it right there, Tabasco ice cream. Why wouldn't you? Our next stop is historic Natchitoches. That's how it's pronounced, Natchitoches, not Natchitoches. But it's Louisiana's oldest town. Kind of cool because it's known for its historic charm. It's got bricked paved streets there, you can see. And it's also the film location for the movie Steel Magnolias with Julia Roberts. I love that movie. I love you more than my luggage. I love that movie. So my travel tip would be visit during the Christmas Festival of Lights, because it's one of the best holiday displays in the country. Now, if this was my neighbor's house here, I might have trouble with that. But, to each his own. I love me some Christmas lights, but come on. While you're there, you better get you some fried pastry filled with seasoned beef, known as Natchitoches meat pies. Yes, ma'am. They are good. Well, now we're going to pop down into the heart of Cajun country, Lafayette. Why is it great? Well, it's an old city. You can see this old church with the old cemetery behind it. And it's the center for Cajun music, food, French culture. It's got great food festivals, Bayou charm. It's just fun. And a travel tip would be to come during Festival International de Louisiana in April. It is a free world-class celebration of culture and music. And you can see the different cultures out there dancing around. But more importantly, come during the, crawfish festival. And then while you're there, you got to get you some boudin and some craquelins, or as the French would say, some boudin and some craquelins. I try. But boudin is pork, rice, vegetables stuffed in casing there. You can see I put the definition under it. And craquelins are just, pork belly, fried pork belly. Kind of like pig skins, chicharrones. But anyway, delish. Mwah. So let's pop over to Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge. I can't help myself sometimes. I guess you guys know me by now. It's the capital city on the river. I mean, this is gorgeous. This Capitol building is the tallest state capitol building in the U.S. So Baton Rouge blends government history and Tiger Pride. Tiger Pride, college football season. You have to experience at an LSU game. I mean, look at this. I guess they bring in a few people. Apparently, tailgating at Death Valley, as they call it, is legendary. So you got to get over there and get you some Tiger Pride and go celebrate at LSU. And of course, unless you're an Ole Miss alum. But while you're there, you better get you some crawfish étouffée. It's spicy, it's creamy, it's full of Louisiana flavor. Get it. Well, now we have to go to New Orleans. New Orleans. It's the Big Easy. Why is it great? Well, it is famous for jazz music, Creole cuisine, Mardi Gras. I mean, New Orleans is one of the most unique cities in the U.S. And you can stroll through the French Quarter, and you can explore Bourbon Street. You can take a ride on a steamboat. If you visit in early spring, February, March for Mardi Gras, you can go to all the Mardi Gras parades, and you can see Bourbon Street there. It's just a little bit crowded during Mardi Gras time. And people on floats throwing beads. And I'm telling you, I've been to not Mardi Gras, but I've been to New Orleans. What a crazy city. It is fun, fun, fun. And like I said, you can go out on this steamboat down the Mississippi. That's very cool. Or you can take a guided ghost tour for some spooky fun. Because New Orleans is old, but in addition to that, they have spooky cemeteries in New Orleans. Why? Well, because all of their graves, all of their people are buried above ground. Because New Orleans is below sea level. That's why they flood all the time. But look at that at night. It turns into this creepy, haunted, Plus, it's got all the moss coming off the trees. I love it. It's fantastic. But if you don't like ghosty things, don't go. But while you're there, you have to go down to the Café du Monde And get you some beignets. There's a little plate of beignets there with coffee. They also drink coffee with chicory, which to me, I can't even describe it. It's more than strong. I can't drink it. But if you like, a little mud in your cup, get you some chicory coffee while you're in New Orleans. Also, you have to have some gumbo, some jambalaya, a po' boy sandwich. Come on. If you don't think Louisiana has some good eats, you are sadly mistaken and missing out. So another thing that Louisiana has is a couple of pro sports teams. And as you all know, I only covered the top 4: NFL, MLB, NBA, NHL. Otherwise, I could go on and on if I did. Women's, men's, pro, semi-pro. I would have a sports channel instead of a travel channel. So just an FYI. So we're going to look at the New Orleans Saints in the NFL. They play at Caesars Superdome, and they were established in 1966. They have had one appearance in the Super Bowl in 2009 with one win. Way to go. And then next up, we have the New Orleans Pelicans. The New Orleans Pelicans are in the NBA, and you can watch them at the Smoothie King Center. They were established in 2002 and have 0 NBA championships. So I want to thank you for watching as usual, and please put some comments in for me to help with my channel. Pass on the word. We are almost done with all of the 50 states. We're getting to the end here, but we have other things going on. As many of you have seen, I'm doing a Where in the World is Laura this week? And that's fun because it's interactive and you can guess where I'm at and put it in the comments, and then I reveal it every week. So I hope you can watch. I really appreciate it. And if you would like and subscribe, that's helpful as well. But in the meantime, go down and get you some crawfish boil and a little chicory coffee. I'll see you next week.